How's it going, everyone? It's me, it's Jinsula, and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. So before releasing the details of the second part of the Halloween event, Niantic decided to reveal what the first in-game event of November is going to be, and it is the Día de Muertos event. We are getting a bunch of stuff that could be exciting, as well as a new costume Pokemon that nobody expected. I'm going to be talking about all of this in today's video, so let's roll the intro and get right into it. Alright, let's talk about this Día de Muertos event. So when I first heard about this event, I was wondering if it was going to be a region-exclusive event in Mexico, since this is based on a holiday specific to that region, and because the announcement happened before we got details of the last event in October, I wasn't sure if this was going to be for everyone. Well, it turns out this is going to be a global event that will be happening in the first week of November, almost directly after part 2 of the Halloween event. There's a lot of things with this event that players are excited about, and I have to agree with that sentiment. I do think this event could be a lot of fun and a unique event that will kick off November right. So let's go over the details. First and foremost, this event is going to be happening from Tuesday, November 1st at 10 o'clock a.m. local time until Wednesday, November 2nd at 8 o'clock p.m. local time. Yes, you saw that correctly. This is going to be a micro event that will only last for just over a day. You will want to utilize that time, however, because there is some exciting stuff getting added to the game during this event. We will be getting a brand new costume Duskull wearing a flower crown. I won't even attempt to pronounce what it is actually called, so my apologies to the Spanish-speaking community. If you know the proper pronunciation for it, please say so in the comments below. Now, it's not just Duskull that we will get with this costume. We will also be able to evolve Duskull with the flower crown in order to get Dusclops with the flower crown. And then you can evolve Dusclops with the flower crown to get Dusknoir with the flower crown. This is also seemingly going to be exclusive to this event, so this will be your one chance to get this special costume Pokemon. And yes, the shiny form will be available, so if you hit the jackpot, you could get the shiny version of this Pokemon. This sort of reminds me of Fragment Hat Pikachu, as in it is possibly one of the rare shinies in the game as it was only available for a limited time. Getting yourself a shiny Duskull with this flower crown costume might make you one of the very fewest to have it. If there was a time to go out and shiny check every Pokemon, this event is definitely the one. Now, alongside the release of this special costume Pokemon family, we will also get some bonuses during this event. Your lure modules and incense will last for 90 minutes, and you will get 2 times the amount of candy when you catch Pokemon. And coinciding with the increased duration of these items, we will also be getting a limited time collection challenge with this event. Since this event is so short, make sure you get it done as soon as possible so you don't miss the rewards. Speaking of lure modules and incense, here are the event Pokemon that will be spawning from them. Cubone, Sunkern, Sunflora, Roselia, Drifloon, Yamask, Swirlix, and a rare chance at Houndoom and the Flower Crown Duskull. Now, if you're in Latin America or the Caribbean, you can get even more of these Pokemon from incense and lures, so keep that in mind if you live in these areas. Next up, let's talk about the wild spawns, because I am a very big fan of this list. During this event, you will encounter Cubone, Chinchou, Sunkern, Roselia, Litwick, Swirlix, Flower Crown Duskull, Drifloon, and Yamask more frequently in the wild. There's a few wild spawns that stick out to me, specifically for their significance in the Go Battle League. Chinchou evolves into Lantern, which is a good Pokemon for the Great League. Drifloon evolves into Drifblim, a very solid Pokemon for the Ultra League. And then of course, there's Yamask, which evolves into Cofagrigus, a very good Pokemon for the Great League. Okay, now let's talk about the Pokemon you may encounter in field research rewards during this event. Completing special event field research tasks can grant you Cubone, Roselia, Litwick, Houndoom, and Flower Crown Duskull. Something to keep in mind is that this will be a great way for you to get higher IVs of Flower Crown Duskull, so if you want a chance at that Shundo of this super rare shiny, then this could be the way to go. Finally, let's talk about what Pokemon are coming in raid battles during this event. This is going to be pretty awesome, and there are a few that will definitely be worth your raid passes. In 1-star raids, we will have Flower Crown Duskull. That's it. I do think it will be worth at least using your free daily raid passes on Flower Crown Duskull raids because you will get higher than usual IVs through these raids. If you pick up a shiny, it will actually be pretty good. Now in 3-star raids, we will have Dragonite, Sableye, and Druddigon. Out of these three, Dragonite is the one that stands out because it is forever going to be a top dragon type. You can utilize these raids to get a bunch of XL candy and possibly a hundo. Do keep that in mind. If you are sitting on a bunch of raid passes and you want to burn them, then Dragonite might be a good option since it will be easily soloable with a team of Ice-type Pokemon. But honestly, I would save those raid passes for what's coming in 5-star raids, which is going to feature none other than Origin Form Giratina. It goes without saying that you should raid Origin Form Giratina as much as possible. Not only is it really good for raid battles, but it is a meta pick for the Open Master League. So if you are serious about PvP, you will definitely want to pick up the hundo of this Pokemon and max it out with XL Candy. Origin Form Giratina also rarely ever makes its way back into raids, so you will most certainly want to take advantage of the opportunity of getting this Pokemon. Mega Manette is going to continue being the Mega Evolution raid boss, and I've talked about this Mega Evolution before, but basically, it's not as good as Mega Gengar, so it will pretty much be a one and done. So yeah, overall, there's a lot to be excited about with this event, specifically the new costume Pokemon. I don't know if Niantic will bring back Flower Crown Duskull anytime soon, and since this event is only going to last for a couple of days, I predict that the shiny form of this costume Pokemon is going to be among the rarest. Hopefully, you will luck out and pick up this shiny, because that will certainly make you the envy of all of your friends. Shiny check as much as you can, do as much field research tasks, and make sure you spend all of your raid passes. This micro event will definitely be one that is worth going hard at. In my opinion, I really like this event, and I don't think it is a waste of time by any means. I'm not sure what will follow up this event, but assuming part 2 of the Halloween event is also hype, then we are going to get back-to-back solid events. Give credit where credit is due, Niantic is finishing the year off strong with these in-game events. You really don't want to miss out on this one. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Now, I would love to know your thoughts regarding this event. What are you looking forward to the most? Let me know down below in the comments, and let's have a great discussion. And if you ended up enjoying this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if it's your first time here. And don't forget that little bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support my channel in any way, big or small, then be sure to check out the links in the description below. For all my patrons, they get a permanent spot on my in-game friends list. So if you want to interact with me in some way, like with remote raids, then do consider becoming a patron on my Patreon. But yeah, that's going to be it. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you all later.